everyone! Look, no braces today. So I officially get to not wear my braces when I'm at the house. So I'm super excited. I still have to wear them when I go out just for protection, but I don't have to wear them while I'm in my house. So I am so excited about that. We are on chapter 7, and I hope the lighting is okay. It's raining outside, so it's kind of gloomy, but it's kind of that fall, gloomy, curl up and read a book weather. So I absolutely love it, but I hope the lighting's not too bad today. We're going to go ahead and get started with chapter 7, and I am so excited to be continuing with this Proverbs a Day challenge with all of you for the month of October. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as an apple of thine eye. Bind them up upon thy fingers, write them upon the tablet of thine heart. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange women, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and beheld among the simple ones. I discerned among the youths and young men void of understanding, passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night, and behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot and the subtle of heart. She is loud and stubborn, her feet abide not in her house. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an imprudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee diligently, to seek thy face, and I have found thee. And I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works, with fine linen from Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves. For the good man is not at home. He is gone a long journey. He hath taken a bag of money with him, and will come home at the day appointed. With her much fair speech she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips she forced him. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. Till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasteneth to a snare, and knowing not that it is for his life. Hearken unto me now therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thine heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths, for she hath cast down many wounded. Yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. We are still on a path of discovery, seeing what makes someone foolish and what makes them wise. And we know that Solomon is saying that people who are sleeping around and not being faithful to their spouses or not being good to their bodies, those people are foolish. And the wise are the ones who do not let the fools in. They're the ones who do not let those people ensnare them. It's kind of cool because in 6, it ended kind of harsh. So I like that 7's starting with a little bit of an uplifting note. It says, My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Bind them upon thy finger, write them upon the tablet of thine heart. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. So basically he's saying, literally, wear the scriptures if you need to. Anywhere you need to put them. He's saying, put your scriptures up on your wall, put them on your mirror. When my mom had little kids, she would laminate scriptures and prayers, and she would put them in the shower. And because that was the only time that it could be really her and God, and she wouldn't have any interruptions. And so she would use that as her prayer and Bible time, was literally in the shower. So there's no excuse of, oh, I don't have my Bible with me. Well, put up the word. If you need protection, that is exactly where you're going to get it. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. Keep wisdom as something precious, something that you love, that they may keep thee from the strange man or woman, from the stranger which flattereth with their words. So again, listening to just these flattering words. Yes, it's nice to be told things like you're beautiful or you're handsome, but what is the person wanting for giving out those words? What are they wanting in return? For at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and behold, among the simple ones I discerned among the youth a young man void of understanding. Solomon is literally describing a scene out his window, and he sees a youth, a young man, who is going to a strange woman. Passing through the street near her corner, he went the way to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night, and behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot and the subtle of heart. Now, I had to look up subtil. So in King James, it's subtil, S-U-B-T-I-L. But it is a derivative of subtle. But the word subtil means having no substance. So basically, she had no substance in her heart. She had no character. There was nothing of reform in her heart. It was light as air. It was empty. And I think that's us, we have to be really careful that our hearts show our character, that our lives exude our character. And, they say a harlot. Nowadays, we would say a whore. In the 80s, they would have said a streetwalker. I mean, literally, you can tell these women have been doing this for millennia, and they're still doing it today. Women, men, it doesn't matter. They're still doing it. It hasn't changed. I mean, this is back in Bible times, and they're talking about a prostitute, a hooker. And so we just have to realize that these types of people have been doing this, and it's because they're devoid of substance. They don't have a moral compass anymore. They have abandoned theirs. And Solomon is saying that the men or women who go to those type of people, they're fools. They have no understanding. They don't understand the damage that choice does to their life and does to their body, does to their mind, their self-esteem. It is a terrible thing. And then we have so much content in media today that makes it seem like it's okay. I mean, Pretty Woman is still one of the most watched and beloved movies of all time. And it's literally about a prostitute. And we have to realize that that is not the type of women we should want our daughters to be like. Or we should want ourselves to be like. We absolutely have to see that person, it has no substance, and the men or women that go to that type of person have no understanding of the destruction that is going on in their lives. If they were taking care of their own things, if they were taking care of their own lives, they would not be out on that corner. They would be in their home. They would be, working, doing something respectable. Now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an imprudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore I came forth to meet thee diligently to seek thy face. So you can just kind of see that she's just talking him up. So she or he, whoever this prostitute is, they're just talking this person up. They're just saying all the things that this person wants to hear, that they've been waiting for them and they really care about them. And we can see that even in the sense of if we're not going to an actual prostitute, but we're giving ourselves away to someone else. Sometimes we can get carried up by the content of, I really care about you, I really need you. When people are talking in that way and they're almost desperate, it's showing that they aren't full of character either. And we have to be wise to that kind of situation. And even here at the end, if we think about it, he or she goeth after them straightway, as an ox go to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. So basically, Solomon is saying once someone goes after a person like that, they're literally forfeiting their own life. They're giving themselves over to death. They're putting themselves in a situation to damage themselves irrevocably. And it's so despairing to see how many people have fallen for the lie of the enemy. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thine heart decline to her or his ways. Go not astray in their paths. For they hast cast down many wounded, yea, many strong men or strong women have been slain at their feet. Their house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. So literally, you're giving up your own soul for the pleasures of a fleeting moment. And is that a worthy trade-off? Your soul for this moment of pleasure that will ultimately lead to death. And Solomon doesn't think so, and I don't think so. God definitely doesn't think so. And I just want you to consider that, be wise, remember that you are not a fool, and you are seeking wisdom and learning how to take the necessary steps to walk in that wisdom. And today, it's a little dreary out today, but I hope everyone else is having a beautiful fall day. And if you get a chance, maybe curl up, read a book, and just have a night that allows you to walk in the wisdom of the Lord. And in the words of our Savior, go and sin no more.